I like the impression of Nancy Reagan. No.
This is Donald Trump dancing.
Thank you very much.
Who is that? Is that Putin and Xi Jinping?
Yeah, Putin and Un. He's jerking him off. That's how
he
Trump.
likes the guy from Erdogan. That's Putin and Erdogan.
Trump jerks off world leaders. That's how he dances.
You got to get the wig on, or it's it's how Trump looks whenever he's with them.
It doesn't count if I don't have the wig on. Can't impersonate him. Hey, baby. Oh, that's the wrong person.
That's how he keeps it that glossy, smooth color. They're just jizzing in his hair. Like he just woke up with Putin and
did a tremendous job today. Tremendous. I bigly destroyed Putin and Un. I jerked them off both when I do my dance. You don't know that's the jerk off dance of Putin and Un. That's how I control the world leaders. Good morning, John.
Good morning.
You don't have to be good.
It's just
I have
morning.
to actually hear Trump's voice for me to do anything close to his voice. Tremendous job. I am the greatest president. I am the greatest. Like Lincoln, they said Lincoln was pretty good, but then they said Donald, you were better. Lots of people say Donald. A lot of people tell me. A lot of people.
I mean, in terms of not complete civil war, yeah, I guess Donald Trump better. You got me there. Lincoln couldn't hold the Union together at the beginning, right? So, way to go, Donnie.
Oh, I got a patch in the middle of my head.
That's him after a month in prison.
I had to blow this really big guy.
I had the patch in the middle of his head.
I made it to you.
I fell. Not allowed to say anything, but I fell.
I fell 3 times. Every time I fall, I get oral sex. Tasted terrible. You immigrants, you're poisoning the blood. You're poisoning the blood. Immigrants poison the blood. They come over here, they have sex, and they poison the blood with good Americans, like Melania did with Barron. Look at Barron. Proof positive. Blood poisoning the blood.
Well, people would argue that your superior blood, right, Donald? That it
Barron is amazing. Barron is amazing. Looks just like the Donald.
Barron.
Minus the rapes. He looks like Donald without the rapes.
Geez, he's got to be about 18 now, right?
Like 6'5", I think.
Well, yeah, he's a tall fella.
Good morning, everybody. It's Uncivil Language number 29. Our last show we were able to publish without editing anything out because of things. We can't. If we were monetized, we'd have to stop playing a lot of that stuff, though. Did you know that? If we were monetized,
really?
Yeah. We wouldn't be able to play a lot of stuff.
Like your sound effects, or just?
Yeah. Well, no, we couldn't do like "Can't Touch This." They make a claim every time, and yeah, mostly the songs. We could do. We can do that. No one says anything. And we do Curb Your Enthusiasm. Sometimes they yell at you too. They say, "Hey."
Well, to be fair, the opening song is a complete ripoff of the Curb Your Enthusiasm. So
These nuts.
Now play our song.
Got him.
You asshole. I got a dose of helicopter yesterday for my little one. So,
Oh, we didn't even play helicopter?
Helicopter. I can smell you.
That's how we got to make them shorter. Maybe they won't.
Oh, Joe.
Well, yeah, Trump said he pulled out a Hitler comment. He said that we're poisoning the blood. Immigrants are poisoning the blood, just like Hitler. Just like Hitler, guy. He said vermin before. He's pulling out all the great hits of the German leader.
I mean, if he's not hiding it, I mean, maybe these people that are following him are okay with it.
Here's the thing. If we're going to do Hitler's words, how far away is this? How far away?
Marv, we're already there, buddy. We're already there.
Except it's going to be this for Trump.
Everybody do your shake weight.
Great leader Trump.
Yep. This is the Trump.
Heil Trump. Jerking off.
I can't let it match. I'm not an expert.
That's the Trump wave.
Hail Trump.
Heil Trump.
Heil Trump. Everybody Heil Trump. There you go.
Heil Trump.
Then just let it wash all over you. No, I got a problem with it. Are you there? Did we freeze? We froze. Now I got it fixed. We froze. All right, Marv. There we go. You back?
Pause button. Okay. But when the thing goes out, I can't pause it.
Oh.
I think it might have been on my end. Fucking, I had to go call him up and say, could you shoot that little magic bullet over the air, over the internet again? I have to do that every month. You got to get a bullet into me.
They just missed gold.
So Trump is saying poisoning the blood. He's like his buddy Elon.
You got to look at also. We got to find out who Trump's speechwriters are and who these people are that are still around him, because those are the true believers at this point.
Stephen Miller.
That little guy still.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah.
Oh, he's
so far Trump's ass. He's got no future if Trump doesn't make it.
Right, but he looks like that. Who's that little character from SpongeBob SquarePants with one eye?
Yeah, Patrick
Barnacle or something like that.
Barnacle.
He's the little guy. That's who I see when I see Stephen Miller. I just see that little guy running around just causing problems. Uh-oh, Marv. Or maybe I should. Still.
Oh, you want me to pause it? All right, we're back, everybody. We had a little technical difficulty, but we do have a special guest, Elon Musk, commenting on poisoning the blood and the Israel-Hamas situation.
Oh, this is
Elon Musk, everybody.
Oh, okay. Elon.
So what's up with the Jews?
I'm back. All right, I guess he doesn't take questions. He doesn't take questions. Okay.
Oh,
it's too big for that.
I forgot Elon Musk. Elon Musk, everybody. Fuck you. If you don't want to advertise on X, fuck you. If you don't want to advertise on my X, buy my truck, buy my cars. Government contracts made me rich. Yeah, I was rich before I started. Let's be honest.
Elon, what's a post or what's a tweet on X called?
Excrements.
Elon, will you allow?
You're
will you allow?
excreting. What?
Will
You're
you
creating on X. It's excreting. I'm gonna do my Twitter face.
Is that Elon's Twitter face?
Mm-hmm. I'm so rich, I could buy America 3 times over. Look what I did for X.
Boy,
Enough of this. Enough of this.
Now, will you let the Jewish Empire advertise on X?
If we can kill some more Palestinians, sure. We just shot some hostage. We shot some Israeli hostages yesterday. Just shot them. They were waving the white flag, and we said, "Oh, well, they kind of look. It's a fraud. They're not really hostages. They're Palestinians. Let's kill them all." It's only about world pieces. I'm about people maybe in pieces. World pieces.
Just little pieces of the world.
Pieces of the world. I could have bought them. I should buy Gaza Strip. I'll fix it. He could probably buy Gaza Strip. Palestinians go, "Oh, Elon wants to buy us."
Yeah, now I think the real estate's pretty cheap, don't you?
You could put them in. They could work at X because no one else wants to work there.
I've been looking at a lot on Zillow, and
you've been looking at places in Palestine.
It could be a bargain. Yeah,
we should look that up. See if there's any homes for sale in Palestine.
Change the. Yeah, they're all for sale.
Zillow, Palestine. Palestinian homes.
I imagine there's some nice underground tunnels that are.
I put it in. It turns out the only Palestine showing up is in Texas.
Oh,
Kansas City.
What about East Palestine?
Santa's home is now on Zillow. You can take an AI-approved tour of Santa's home. Property for sale in Israel. All right.
This was all foretold with that train accident in East Palestine.
Dude, you can get some nice apartments.
How we knew this was going to happen.
For only $4,000 a month, you can get some nice places in Israel.
$4,000 a month?
Yeah.
Huh.
Who knew it was such a bargain?
Are those new sections?
I think they're in Palestinian Heights.
Yeah,
because they're just going to build over top of all that now. They're going to take it over, right?
Yeah.
You just need to talk to Elizabeth Dreidel. That's her name. I'm sorry, I picked that up. Dreidel.
That is her name?
Yeah. Sorry. She's the agent.
Well, no, that's her name.
I didn't make up her name. Don't blame me, people. It's like the girls said you can't impersonate Japanese people. I'm like, that's how he sounded. What? That's what he sounded like. It's not. Why is it? Why is that wrong?
English accent. Cheerio, I'm Japanese.
It's like people saying you can't hate the Vietnamese. I said, look, I fought the Vietnamese. If I want to hate them for a while, I can. Of course, mine was at a nail salon.
You're like, stay away from my toes.
No pedicure. Let's take a moment. Let's take a moment of seriousness here. You ready to talk about two comics that passed away?
Yeah.
Joe McCormick was around the Youngstown, Cleveland, Akron area scene. I don't remember him very well, to be honest. I knew him. He was always back there. He was always kind of he seemed angry a lot. But people said they loved him.
I ran into him a few times. And I saw some of his stuff on Facebook. I always thought he was a pretty good guy.
Yeah, I don't know him. His comedy was angry. I meant to say he wasn't angry.
Oh.
He did like he was a Browns fan kind of comic.
Gotcha.
I don't know if he was a Browns fan though. And we lost a comic on the national scene, Kenny DeForest, some kind of accident where he injured his head and the brain swelled and he passed away.
I think I read. I'm not sure about this. I thought it was a bicycle accident or something. Yeah,
probably.
Yeah,
Terrible.
So it was very sad.
Yeah,
really young guys, both of them too.
It's rough to die in your 30s. I'd guess I made it past, so I'm good. But how old are you?
I'm 40. I'm going to be 44.
Ooh, double. I Can't Drive 44 is a song by nobody. Nobody.
I think Joe is a little older than that. I'm not positive, but I think he was out of his 30s too. But yeah, I think he was might have been a veteran, but I'm not positive about that either.
Yeah, he was. I mean, he definitely was around back when I started comedy. I saw him a lot.
But both really young guys, so not good. But
what did Joe die of?
I don't know.
I Googled him.
But we're thinking about both their families.
Oh wow, he looked pretty old. He must have been old.
Oh.
This might be a different Joe McCormick.
I think so.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't. This is a Pennsylvania Joe McCormick.
Yeah, I think
he was 49.
Maybe around Youngstown area or something like that.
He was 49. He died unexpectedly and peacefully in his sleep Sunday morning, November 26th, at his home in Warren.
So
he served in the U.S. Marines from 92 to 96. He was a skilled tradesman, worked as a drywall finisher for Gulfo's Finish Line, and was a member of the Painters and Allied Trades. He was a man of seemingly Indian interests. Joe spent his time pursuing stand-up comedy, medieval reenacting, attending social club events, writing short stories, Bigfoot hunting, going to wrestling events, axe throwing, camping, and fishing. There wasn't much Joe wouldn't try, especially if there was silly fun to be had. His true passion, though, was raising his daughter. It's nice. Very nice obituary.
Talked about her a lot on Facebook.
They didn't even mention stand-up comedy here.
No, it did.
Oh, it did. Yeah,
pursuing stand-up comedy. You even read it,
Marv. Read it. Yeah. I'm not the smartest guy. I don't remember things. Have you noticed?
Yeah. What's that stuff they've been talking about? Prevagen? Do you got to take some Prevagen or whatever that is?
The octopus pussy?
Yeah, that's what it is. Or it's
what is it? Jellyfish.
Fetus stem cells. You got to start eating those fetus stem cells.
Hey, a jellyfish pussy. Do they have one?
The whole thing.
The whole thing is pussy?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Have you ever gone down on a pussy and it looked like a jellyfish?
Once. I got stuck in the ocean in a whole, I don't know what you call a group of jellyfish, but I got stuck in a pod, the Pacific Ocean. Yeah. In a pod of jellyfish, and I got stung about 17 times. Yeah, it wasn't good. It was not good. You know that's bit. You know that story, right?
Yeah. We did it here once, I think.
But yeah.
Group of jellyfish.
I took a couple of them with me that day.
It's called a swarm or a bloom, not a smack. It's a swarm or a bloom, not a smack. Apparently someone's calling jellyfish a smack. All right.
Oh, I thought you said a snack. I was like, well,
smack.
Smack.
That's an imaginative collective noun that capitalizes on the characteristics of the animal. What? It's apparently there's a problem of people calling a group of jellyfish smacks.
I saw that on a show before, then it was also wrong. So
yeah, it's not a smack. Yeah, so when you get angry. If someone's talking about jellyfish and they say, I got hit by a smack of jellyfish, you go, motherfucker, it's not a smack. That's like calling it, it's like saying it's the N-word. No, it's not. It's not the same at all. Jellyfish have never had 500 years of oppression. It's a swarm or a bloom. It's a bloom of jellyfish.
You know, I would rather the way that they attacked me, and because I ran right into them, I'd say it's a swarm.
Yeah, swarm's a good word. I don't know why bloom works like it's some kind of flower.
Right? It was not. It did not feel like a bloom. In no way.
What these blooming jellyfish all over my body?
Right?
Go to bloom.
I
And let's
was
talk
in a
about
lot
Kenny
of pain.
DeForest. Let's bring up Kenny DeForest real quick. He was like pretty famous. I think I saw him at the Funny Stop.
I saw him at Hilarities whenever he was doing a guest set.
Maybe I never saw him at the Funny Stop. Maybe he was never. If most people go to Hilarities aren't at the Funny Stop, but he was only 37. He was on
might
talk
have been
shows.
there at
He
Funny
made Seth Meyers and James Corden, but he was riding an e-bike on December 8th when he crashed. He was struck by a car. Oh no, he wasn't. He was not hit. He may have crashed his bike somehow at an intersection of Rogers Avenue and Sterling Place, and no other vehicle was involved. My brother almost died from a similar kind of accident. My brother was well, I don't want to get too deep into it, but he was helping a guy push his ATV out of the mud, and he slipped and hit his head on the ball of the trailer hitch.
Mm-hmm.
Busted his head open. He had to have immediate brain surgery, swelling in that. But they saved my brother's life, but it was touch and go for like 2 or 3 days.
Oh.
So apparently they couldn't get the swelling to stop for Kenny. Terrible.
Yeah.
37 years old.
It's sad, man.
He's really young.
Mm-hmm.
He could have been one of my kids. I have a kid, 37. I think. She was born in 86. How old would she be? 37, right? Yeah.
Yeah, right around there, yeah.
Exactly. 37. So
Good.
sorry. I bet it was funny. Like, maybe think if we watch this bit, we'll get dinged.
Yes.
We can't put his bit up then. You're going to be missed. A lot of people in the comic community knew him. Everyone said he was a great guy. His GoFundMe raised $150,000.
Why don't you give the details of that GoFundMe? Is it still going?
Yeah, it's still there. They've got 179,000. Friday or different. Kenny was an e-bike accident. Kenny went and neurological surgery. The money would go directly to help Kenny's family cover his extensive medical bill. Why are we still having to pay? This is my problem. All right. I see these ads to help like the kids at the Danny Thomas Hospital and all these hospitals. Like, we shouldn't have to be paying money out of our pockets. Everyone should be taken care of in this country. We are the richest country in the world. Having to donate money to save people's lives is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I almost think by giving him money and perpetuating this system, the only way it would ever stop is if we just stop paying for shit.
That is some people do use that as like a thing to say that it's the reason why we shouldn't have some of these things be free is because then then there wouldn't be these charity organizations. But I mean, isn't that the point, that we want to make it so that we don't need these charity organizations?
We shouldn't have to,
right?
Poor Kenny's family shouldn't be worried about having to pay this hospital bill. It should never be a concern.
It might be a little different, just a little bit different, if like nurses were being paid exorbitant amounts of money, to wait on everybody and to do all the work and all this. But that's not even the case. They're not getting paid very well either.
No, I mean, not.
So where's the money going? It's not all going just to the doctors. So where's all the money going? It's not in updating the hospitals into the most amazing facilities in the world.
Well, they do a pretty good job of that, I think. But
if you go to the rural parts of the country, they don't do a good job of that.
Probably right. I don't know. I haven't been to
the hospitals in the interior part and in the parts where you can't get to Cleveland or whatever, or Pittsburgh, or you can't fly to Texas. They're not that good facilities. They're not as quality facilities. They still have the same buildings. Cleveland Clinic is popping up a new building every other day around here. But then you go into West Virginia, or you go into different parts of the Alabama, those are still the same hospitals that were there in the 80s and 70s. They haven't done anything new with them.
Yeah. Well, again, if you want to donate, I guess I could. Do we have a page where we can write stuff on in this thing?
No, I don't believe so.
You know what? I guess I could put it.
Fix some things over the holidays, but
I can put it up here on the thing here for a second. Does that show up completely? Is that showing?
Yeah, somebody could take a screenshot of that and zoom in and get that. Or you could just read the details.
Well, I mean, it's a GoFundMe for Kenny DeForest Memorial. It's a memorial now. If you want to find it, I guess it's easy enough to find. So I found it in seconds, right?
Yeah. So go donate.
Yeah. Poor guy. All right.
We've had
enough sadness. Oh, we're going to stop funding Ukraine.
That's why he came over here, was to try to convince them to re-up.
Right. And what's his name wouldn't take. He didn't want to have any film meeting or anything with him because he wants to say no. I can, I mean, here's Kevin Johnson when Zelensky show up.
You mean Mike?
Yeah. And it's horrible that we don't want to defend democracy by protecting. If Ukraine falls, it's going to cost us way more money than this. Our worldwide protection, the increase of defense, everything is going to cost us way more money than helping Ukraine stay free. We're going to lose money. But once again, it's the short-sightedness of the GOP to say you put a little money in now, you don't have to spend a lot of money later.
Well, that's because the GOP is acting like Neville Chamberlain, right? We're like, oh well, they're just gonna,
Well, Trump wants Putin in power.
Yeah, he's probably gonna give it all back to him.
Hey, they passed a law this Friday saying Trump can't pull us out of NATO. Didn't say Trump. It said presidents can't unilaterally withdraw us from NATO. They don't have the power to do it. And why was that law passed? Even Republican congressmen and senators knew that Trump is going to try to take us out of NATO.
Yeah.
Because Trump is making money from these guys. He's getting richer and richer because he's a fucking piece of shit. And I hate him. God, I hate Donald Trump. And if you're stupid enough to think that he's going to do you any favors, then you should just get on a fucking boat and sell yourself all the way to Russia where you can kiss Putin's ass too.
Yeah, but I don't know that it's necessarily just that. I think it's more of the people that are now following Trump are in it to the end.
Yeah, because they want to own liberal.
If he's done, I don't even know if it's about if he's gone this far about his speech and, and his actual actions, then they're in for, at first I thought, okay, this is still like a social event for them. And some of it is. Some of it I do believe it is like a social, more of a social club than it is actually believing in what he says to a point.
Tremendous. I'll be dictator for a day. One day. Just one. Then I'll go right back to letting you people fuck up everything you fuck up. But I'll fix everything. I'll give you one day to fix it. Then I will stop being the dictator because all dictators give up power after one day. It's always worked out that way. Trust me.
I think a number of these people believe that Trump is saying these things just to rile up the liberals.
Dictator
they don't believe that he believes these things. But
we're going to have a game show. I'll have a new game show. Donald Trump. What would you do if you were a dictator for a day? What would you do, John Wellington? You're a dictator for a day.
I would arrest all of my Donald. Get the Are they showering you with money?
Bukkake. Putin, stop. Oh, Kim Jong-un is so small.
Xi
Xi, you and Un are so small.
Is that how you get him to? Is that how you get him to climax?
I'm
You just keep saying
negotiating.
Xi Jinping?
I'm negotiating with China.
Now say, do anything you want to the Uyghurs.
I don't care what you do to the United States, but leave the Uyghurs alone. Wait a minute, I got it wrong. I don't care what you do to the Uyghurs, but leave the United States alone. Can I build a hotel in Chinatown?
Wait, what about Erdogan? You got to bring another one in there.
I got enough. It's enough.
You got to get a stunt one.
It's Corona time.
Build the wall. It's Corona time. If we don't build a wall.
It's Corona time.
If we don't build that wall, that's what's going to happen. We must build a wall or it's going to be Corona time everywhere.
I'm just worried about the Biden crime family.
I'm gonna come.
Man, I'm gonna break my monitor, I swear.
That's what's going to happen.
I will send you to Jesus.
Donald Trump is leaving the building. What else can we say about Mr. Trump? So we're not going to fund Ukraine. My buddy, tremendous job. Best lawyer ever. If you want to hire, Rudy Giuliani needs the money. Needs a lot of money. Tremendous amount of money. Rudy Giuliani, it's finding ridiculous. 148 million. Rudy Giuliani doesn't even have he's only got 20 million. And they wanted to pay him way more. He's so poor, $20 million. I spit on $20 million.
Are you going to hire Rudy to do a cameo for you, Donald?
I do the cameos. Am I on Cameo? Can I make money from Cameo? People, put me on Cameo. I do Happy Birthday. I do Sophia Loren. No, Marilyn Monroe. Donald Trump, Marilyn Monroe. Happy birthday, Mr. President. Happy birthday. I could cameo. Tremendous cameo.
Oh.
All the cameos.
We're going on the list, right? We're going to get arrested. What do you think?
I will have you murdered. Murgatroyd.
I will look for you.
You mean I don't get to go to Gitmo? Just straight out,
And I will kill you.
I thought I was going to be on one of those ships offshore that Ginny Thomas was talking about. How come you always play this with Ginny? I mentioned Ginny Thomas.
Kermit. No, they are going to hunt us down.
In the criminal
They're going to have
justice
to.
system, sexually based offenses are considered especially heinous. In New York City, the dedicated detectives who investigate these vicious felonies are members of an elite squad known as the Special Victims Unit. These are their stories.
There's going to be you know how they do that show? There's something news that happens, then they do an episode of Law and Order on it. Yeah. And then they go, nothing to do with what's going on in reality.
Right.
Wait a minute, isn't this the same exact thing that just happened last week?
That's just like when all the justices whenever they testified and said that that Roe v. Wade was settled. Similar sort of
right. Oh, and now they're hearing the case on the Plan B.
Mm-hmm.
You hear that CVS is going to combine Viagra and Plan B together and have a 2 for none sale? It's a BOGO.
It's just going to knock it out.
It's a BOGO. But Metapress, it's 2 drugs actually that women take It's the number one source of abortion in this country, and they're thinking about cutting it out.
Next is blowjobs.
I'm gonna come.
So the Supreme Court's going to rule on that. Probably take next year. So until then, abortion will probably still be legal for the pills. Rudy Giuliani owes $148 million to Ruby Freeman and Shay Moss, the two women that he said were passing around. What are those drives called?
Jump drives.
Jump drives. Like they were cocaine vials.
Mm.
Do you ever sniff a jump drive? Have you ever
All
done
the
that?
time. I'm always just snorting up jump drives.
It's the greatest high there is. I just do batteries now.
You just snorting batteries. Not enough for Rudy to pay. Not enough. Not nearly enough.
It's gone. Oh, I snorted it in my nose. What else can you snort? Huh?
your Pringles there.
Oh, it's gone.
I bet you could dwindle the Pringles down back to their own powder, and I mean that would be a rough snort. But
should I snort a Pringle?
No. If you want to be stunt man, if you want to be the stunt guy on the show, then we can come up with stuff. Yeah, crush it up and snort it. Let's see your nosebleed. Let's go for this. But eating Pringles in the morning, disgusting. You just ruined your whole lunch.
It's not even real food. It's not even real potatoes. I think
it's reconstituted dried potatoes.
I don't even like Pringles.
It's like they spray it out like glue.
I eat them like crazy, but I don't like them. To punish myself. By the way, all that weight I lost to 30 pounds, guess what?
Oh, is it all back?
It's all back.
Well,
I did it. I brought it all back. I'm like a 90s band.
I guess you're not getting that. What was that? $1,000 discount?
No, I missed it. Remember, I missed it by 2
Yeah,
pounds.
I know. It's warranted. They were right not to give it to you. You cheating bastard.
Insurance that I shouldn't have to pay for in the first place.
Fuck me insurance.
So Ruby Shay and Ruby Freeman and Shay Moss, basically their lives have been destroyed. They had to sell their house. They had to move away because they had all the death threats by the right-wing lunatics. And if you're watching this, fuck you. My name is John Wellington. Fuck you.
It's all right.
And,
death threats.
They watch too much of this.
Oh my God! They killed Kitty! You bastard!
That's what I think of you people out there.
They watch too much South Park?
Yeah. Did you know that that's a dangerous thing?
South Park?
Oh, hell no!
I don't know what we're talking about now.
See, I can say whatever I want to these fucking creeps because no one watches our show.
Well, that's true. But, they all believe that Kennedy is still alive. All of them. Even the dead ones.
People still alive. Did you hear they discovered Elvis is still alive? And he's doing a new TV show?
I heard about this.
Did you hear?
Is this the one debuting for the mid-season?
NBC, because NBC has all the best shows.
NBC.
They have all the best shows.
They're just pulling out all the stops.
They don't stop at anything.
They do all the real explosions on TV. Let's see this. What is this?
I'm so stupid. Can't even put my fucking cape on.
Let's face. So far, this is a completely plausible NBC show.
It is.
Yeah.
Put my cape on.
I mean, the only thing would make if we just made this show titled Letters, then it could be CBS. Like
it's going to be on Paramount only, though.
CIS.
You have to pay extra to see this.
TD.
Yeah, you're going to have to pay extra to see.
Or maybe it's just
Doctor. Who's it going to be? Doctor who? Doctor Who. That's
Doctor-
a special show.
This is a new Doctor Who, and so far you still look like you could be a Doctor Who. There's Doctor Who. Is it Doctor Who or is it Doctor?
Thank you very much.
Dr. Elvis.
Thank you.
Oh,
He's back, baby. He's back.
Is it a comedy or a mystery? What is he doing? Solving
I'm
mysteries?
86. I'm 88 years old, baby. My hair's still flaming black, baby. Dr. E. So I got my doctoring shirt on. I'm gonna go in.
Doctoring shirt.
I'm gonna be I'm a prostate doctor, all right. We'll do prostate exams. I'm gonna do what you call digital digitally remastered. That's what they're gonna be. People are gonna sound way better after they have Dr. E and Dr. E. They say, Dr. E, what's going on? Shut up! I got my finger in your ass. Don't talk to me anymore. I'm operating.
So what's the show about, Dr. Elvis?
I go around the country. People are going to say, I'd rather see old Elvis Presley than get my finger in my ass. I said, well, today you get both, son. You get the both.
Why is it?
And you're going to see old Elvis Presley.
Hold on, Kid Galahad. Why is it taking so long for you to become resurface?
Well, let me tell you something right now. I didn't want to come back until people were poisoning the blood. That's what I wanted to see. when the true racism come out, I'm all for that. Because I wrote a big song called "If I Could Dream." You remember that song?
I do not.
You don't remember "If I Can Dream"? It was on my big comeback special. Elvis was singing "If I Could
Can I
Dream."
hear a little bit of it?
Oh, sure. Hang on, right here. I'm gonna do the E. If I Can Dream.
Shouldn't Dr. Elvis, not to be quibble or anything, but shouldn't you be able to sing it?
Body of the U.S. government.
What?
Government developed a type of pill that activates a.
Oh, we gotta have a buzzer. I'm working on a patient right now. I've got my.
So you have everything covered, but your face, Dr. Elvis. Is there a reason for that?
Well, baby, look at that.
Aren't you in surgery?
Wait a minute. I am working on a patient right now. Oh shit. Oh, I think I messed up.
Are you worried about flatlining there?
I don't think it's gonna live. I don't think this is gonna live.
Or orgasm? Which one are you?
Oh, that was a deep one. Whoa. This boy's something in his ass. I can't get it out.
That's the whole the pilot of the first episode of Dr. Elvis on NBC.
Dr. Elvis, everybody. Elvis has left the building. Elvis is leaving the building.
Spring.
You get a scarf. You get a scarf. You get a Cadillac. You get a Cadillac. You get a Kia. I can't afford no more Cadillac. You get an electric bike. That's what you get.
I can't wait for Dr. Elvis this spring. That special 10 episodes.
My hands all dirty.
Don't
I
sniff
should have
your
put on
finger.
gloves. Oh, I should have put on gloves. Shit. Oh, exactly. Shit.
Dr. Elvis.
Dr.
You think
Elvis.
of all that training and you still haven't learned the basics.
Why can't the best be birds? Love me tender, love me true, never let me fall. Is that how the song goes? Never let me fall. Now, Marv Conner's back, everybody.
Whoa. That's
Elvis
crazy.
has left the building. 46 minutes in, and we still haven't covered Greyhound closings. That's what we need to talk about here, John.
How are people going to get any place if they're is it going to be long Ubers? Is there just
I don't know what's. You tell me. It's your story. You picked it.
I just said that they were closing. I don't really. I mean, people everywhere are not going to be able to. I mean, where are weirdos going to be able to jerk off? I mean, in the back of
you can't jerk off no more.
Look at Runaways while they're
This is what I remember.
I mean,
it's what I remember of.
End of an era.
Greyhound stations.
Ooh. What is that going on?
Oh, that's racist.
Ringing. Your phone ringing. Big boy, come pick up your phone. How you know pick up your phone? Your phone ringing. Your phone going to go to voicemail. Goodbye.
You're
Your
just
phone
racist.
ringing. Your phone
What's
ringing.
still going on?
Big boy, come pick up your phone.
That's a horrible sound effect. I didn't even know
don't know
that
what's
was.
happening.
We're censored.
I am.
Stroking my dick. I got lotion on my dick. Stroking my shit. I'm horny as
That is a Greyhound station.
freak, man.
That is a Greyhound station.
That's that guy in his car right before he goes in the Greyhound bus station, and it's loudly in the car, just blaring.
Ever since Spider-Man lost his thing for swinging, he has to go to Greyhound stations. He walks in the Greyhound station.
My style is ridiculous.
I mean, maybe they're only going to take the bus to big cities, so they're only going to run.
I thought this was short. I'm sorry, John.
No, you're not. You had that chicken on there coming on purpose.
Huh?
Do the chicken orgasm again.
Chicken orgasm? What's that?
Wasn't that what that was? What was that? I should just do the guess the sound. Just guess
Which
the
one?
sound.
Guess the sound of Spider-Man's meme song?
No,
Spider-Man song?
I don't know. You push like 50 buttons.
I was trying to get a short one to stop the long one. See, I can if I hit another one. Some of these are too long, and you just want to stop it. You know what I mean?
Really?
You want me to stop them right away, but I'm like, I'm not stopping shit, man. I gotta log in. I gotta log in. What the fuck?
All right, what's next on our list?
I'm logging back into my soundboard. For some reason, I'm out of it.
All right. Well, let's talk about our poor girl's not in trouble. Well, her seat's in trouble, right?
MTG?
No, Lauren.
Lauren Boebert. Yeah.
Yeah, she's in trouble.
Let's ask Lauren. Lauren, what's going on? Oh, poor Lauren. Lauren, did you say something that make people not want you to vote for you?
These nuts. Got him.
I wonder if she would agree to. What do they do it when the two people out west they just square off in like a draw? What is that?
A duel.
A duel.
A gunfight.
Instead of a debate, she requests a duel.
I think she did. I have a copy of the sound from that.
Can I put my balls in your jaws? Your jaws. Balls in your jaws.
Can I put my
Is that how it ended?
That's I saw her at the play. At the musical, the opera, wherever she was at. That's what she does. She is a horny little minx.
You are fake news.
No, I'm not. That's what happened. There's video. Only problem is people can make video of anything they want now. They could take your picture and put you in, because you were on TikTok. They've got your likeness and whatever. They can just do whatever they want with it. They can have you sucking off own and She's
one of those tryhards that are always trying to be in the picture closest to the person, to the main person in the picture.
If she wasn't so stupid, I would think this is in her future someday.
FBI, open up!
But I don't think she's smart enough to break enough laws to get an FBI investigation. Do you?
Well, I mean, it took so much to kick out George Santos that She'll be fine. She's just gonna write books and go on stuff, and
Didn't she get in a fight with Marjorie Taylor Greene?
Who hasn't she gotten a fight with? Jesus, it's
I
gonna
will look for you. I will find you. And I will kill you.
That was Liam Neeson.
Was that? Yeah.
That's what he does. All right. So Lauren's in trouble. She's not getting enough support. The polls look like she's going to lose her seat in Colorado. Which how the fuck did Lauren Boebert ever win a seat in Colorado in the first place? It's supposed to be a progressive, leaning state, I think.
Well, she did what? 4 years. She got 4 years.
Won another term after being a fucking goofball, but she only won 200 votes. But how? What is wrong with you people?
Still,
everybody in Colorado.
4 years is enough that she can have at least another 20 years on that of books and appearances and all kinds of other bullshit.
Yeah. Oh, she'll be a fucking commentator on Fox News.
Yeah, politics is a lot like sports in that way. Like if you're out of being like a coach or a head coach for a while, and then you get a head coach job, and you do relatively well, and you retire, then you can go back and get another 10 years out of it.
I never got rehired. What are you talking? Are you saying I never did well enough? Is that what you're saying? Could be here's Lauren Boebert. Lauren Boebert, where are you? Are you here, Lauren Boebert? Are you?
Well, I meant up there sport, college and professional. You were a college coach?
High school coach. I'm Lauren Boebert. How are you? I keep a gun. I take a gun everywhere I go, John. Do you? Are you packing?
Is this Lauren in 35 years? Still packing, huh, Lauren? She's out in her Colorado farm just shooting varmints. Varmints and little kids. Any little kids come on that farm shooting them.
I'm negotiating. Hey, Marjorie Taylor Greene.
They gotta look though. Why don't they join forces? Because they look like that they're in that Spider-Man meme where they just point at each other.
I don't know. They should have joined forces.
It just seems like that they're. Did she not do enough CrossFit for Marjorie Taylor or what?
Well, I think Marjorie Taylor Greene is trying to meet this guy.
And his name is John C.
We need Chris Clem. Chris Clem defended his championship belt last night. It's on Spotlight on Facebook. You can watch the whole show, but it was very funny at the end. They brought in all kinds of extra people during the last roast. You got to go there and watch it. It's so good. They had special guest speakers like a wrestling show. People ran in and started giving commentary and shit. It was great. I didn't even know he planned all this. He could have told me. I would have gone to the show if I knew all this was happening. But I watched it on stream. Well, we could watch it right now if you want. You want to watch it? They don't care if we post it.
You don't give me much of an option, so sure.
Do you want to watch it or not?
Yeah, sure. We can watch it.
We may didn't give you much. I asked you what fucking. What do you mean I didn't give you a choice? How much?
Well, you put me on the spot. I'm like, no, I don't want to watch that shit.
Well, you could say it. You could speak up and be a man.
Or, just be a dick about it. Yeah, let's watch it.
You could be a dick about it.
1 second.
Right.
I'm getting. And she spent.
All right, here it's coming.
You want a stool, buddy?
All right. Am I still? Are we still on? Are we here? Am I live? StreamYard. I'm trying to do it where I can actually see both. You know what I can do? I can go in here. I can go into settings. Stop the screen. And I can open a screen. I've lost my button. There it is. Where's Patrick when you need him? Huh? Fucking Patrick.
I was having technical difficulties because of Patrick.
Right, you can see this, right?
Yeah.
Okay. This is the beginning of the 5th battle. Oh, can you hear it?
Yeah.
This is their music, not mine.
Okay.
It's gonna fall over.
Come on. Sad Boy. This is the name of Jeremy Shear's group.
Yeah.
Is that loud enough?
Goddamn, he is a sad boy. Jeremy. Oh shit, he's faking it.
You still hear it?
Yeah.
Even when I muted my mic?
Huh?
Hell yeah.
I'm going to mute my mic. Can you still hear the music? Thumbs up.
Cleveland, Ohio. Are you ready? Spotlight Cleveland, I didn't hear you. I said, are you
Can you hear it?
ready?
Yeah, I can hear it.
Then, for the tens in attendance, the dozens watching at home, and that one guy, that Orange Avenue hero, you only blew we back. Oh, let's get ready to suck it.
Excuse me. I have a question for you. Have you been naughty or nice?
Well, let me sit on your lap and I'll tell you.
Oh, don't tempt me, but I got something for you. Hold that. Oh, Batman! Yes,
Oh, shit.
I believe it was intended for your other co-host, but enjoy it. Excuse me. Yes. Hello.
Hi.
Question for you.
Answer
Mr. Sheer. Yeah. Have you been naughty or nice? We know the answer. We already know it. I have word through my elves that you've been very naughty this year. Not only this year, but your entire life, Mr. Sheer. So I got something special for you. Here it is. It's down here somewhere. Here it is. Look at that. We got a lump of coal for Mr. Sheer. He's been very naughty. Don't eat them all at once. You might get a heart attack. All right. Oh, my God. Oh, wait. 1 second. I'm getting a transmission from the North Pole. Here it is. Okay. Understood. All right. I must introduce our next comic. Yes. And I'm going to be honest with you. He's a badass motherfucker. Making his way to the stage, 6'5", jacked and tan and juicy as fuck. He is hailing from Stowe, Ohio, your reigning, defending Ad Hominem Attack Show champion. He is Chris, the Power Comic Clan.
I'm like a train, I roll hard, picking up much speed. In the car, hard playing, all in the dusty jeans, baby. I never was cool with Shane Feet, but I be hanging tough with my man Sheer Beam. I hang low like a shrimp. Back in 86, man, I was seeing the street, and now I'm humble. And I can only think about New Orleans and those jumbo shrimp. Hurt my music! Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for my friend, Santa Claus!
Jesus Christ! Are you guys ready for your main event? The way this works, it's going to be 3 rounds. The first round is 5 jokes, tit for tat, just like you saw. The second round is a 60-second timed round, 1v1. And if it comes to it, round 3, sudden death. Fuck off. To be fair, the intros were a little long. I get it. All right, Chris, you're the champ. Do you want to go first or second the first round? All right, Jeremy, you're up first in the first round. Roast them.
Hold on a minute there, fat boy. Library police. That's right. These outfits are not a fashion statement. They're department issued. Chris Clem, you owe the Stowe Library money for some nerdy bullshit. And the Stowe Library needs that money so they can power their gaudy LED sign on 91. So you better pay up right now, or else the next time you get into a little argument with your comic book shop, you ain't gonna have anywhere to read about your Jugheads and your Mary Worths or whatever you nerds do in the back. Oh, did you blow all your money on Funko Pops and Loot Crates? Well, guess what? The library's having a real hard time hiring pages at the moment. God, whoever thought to teach those kids about what unions are? So here's what we're going to do. I'll do you a solid, Chris. I will waive all your fines in exchange for your firstborn child.
No!
Unless.
See pretty clear.
Unless you can guess my name.
Daniel P. Myers. Make some noise for Jeremy and Daniel P. Myers. Nothing says Jeremy Sheer bit like it being really funny and then going for 4 more minutes.
All right. Fair enough.
Is your part done or?
Fair enough. Fine, Dodger. Fair enough. You win this round. But I'll be back. The Stowe Library needs that money to buy me more scarves.
Gotta support library.
Hey!
Yeah. Is this wild?
I had Santa Claus, but I just have jokes. So, ladies and gentlemen, Jeremy Sheer, make some noise for Jeremy.
We count that as Jeremy's first joke.
Is an obese comic who comes from money, that does college radio, and has an adopted trans child. He's alt comedy Bill Squire.
I prefer to think of myself as Bill Squire with integrity. Yeah, you do a contest for Dave Chappelle and see if you're still an ally. There is no way that I can match the physical charisma of somebody obviously so jacked, stacked, and always re-racks. But I know who is, and I brought him tonight. Please welcome to the stage 2017 Funny Stop Amateur Comedy Contest winner, Bob Kinner.
Did Vince Russo write this?
You know Bob, John?
Yeah, I know Bob.
The potato jokes.
Mm-hmm.
If Chris Clem was a potato, yes, he'd be tater salad. No, wait, that's already a comedian who's way funnier than him. Chris, whatever you do, don't be a potato. Just be a gigantic nerd.
That's Kristen Tailwood in the. That's her laugh.
Yep.
Are you glad we're doing this?
What's that?
Are you glad we're doing this?
Am I glad we're doing what?
Watching this?
All
I'm
right.
thrilled.
Jeremy, can you do me a favor and give the crowd a big smile? Folks, Jeremy had a GoFundMe to get new teeth. And as you can see, he's already ruined them. I'm glad you treat your teeth like your sobriety. Don't worry, buddy. We all believe it's going to work the third time.
Oh, that was mean.
Thank you, spokesmodel for VO5 in 1987. Chris Clem is constantly late. Chris Clem's standard time exists somewhere between CPT and fuck it, let's cancel.
Not a great
Let's
opener.
go on. Jeremy is currently very sad right now because there's some comics dying in obscurity like Joe McCormick. And he's afraid right now that nobody is going to remember him after all his years in the comedy scene, which honestly is heartbreaking. Because I promise you, when you die, there will be a line of comics waiting to piss on your grave.
Ouch.
I'm completely misreading this. I should have 5 more wacky characters up here. Fuck me for doing a roast battle.
Right?
Yeah, fuck you for making it boring, bitch.
Hey, Santa Claus, can you come up here for another 5 minutes so we can stretch it out?
Well, I'm obviously not stretching, so somebody has to. I was there for Chris Clem's first joke that he ever told on stage at the Funny Stop all those years ago. It was too long, but the punchline was basically, we look like the cast of season 5 of Dateline NBC's To Catch a Predator. Now, you look like you got caught by a predator, turned out, and then never stopped wearing those clothes.
The Predator's clothes.
That's incredibly brave talk from the star of To Make a Murderer. Don't worry. We don't believe you killed that kid. Jeremy is asexual, which means he finds the thought of someone having sex with him just as repulsive as we do.
Very good. Let's see. Bill Stone.
Margaret Taylor.
Credit seeing Chris Clem perform as his inspiration for starting comedy. How badly did you bomb at the Funny Stop for that fat idiot to see you and go, hey, I'm not funny either. I should do stand-up.
I know. What an asshole I am to treat the paying customers nicely. I watch Bob's set, so I'll probably regret doing this. But Jeremy Sheer is half Jewish, and he's such a bad representation of American Jews that he could get Ben Shapiro to pledge allegiance to Hamas. That's
Chris-
5. That's 5.
Okay.
That's 5,
do
Joe.
I get another one? All right. Okay.
No, I didn't. His first joke was Daniel P. Myers.
That's
Yes.
Hey, don't blame me. Did anybody else follow that shit? Jesus Christ.
I thought they should have 5 jokes anyways, and the other stuff was just order off.
All right, I don't know what the fuck's going on. If you guys think Jeremy won the first round, make some noise. Oh, shit.
Is that a belt causing that light
If
in
you
the
guys
middle of the
think
thing?
Chris won the first round, make some noise.
It's a light wire. It's like Christmas lights.
First round goes to the champ.
Yeah.
You beat 3 people that round. Jesus Christ. All right.
I
Jimmy
don't know.
First.
I thought it was
You're
a
going
draw.
first this
that
round,
round.
Chris.
What'd you
Round 2,
think?
60-second time round. Does anybody got a timer?
I
Anybody
mean,
got a timer?
Clem
Anybody
was
got a
the
timer?
one roasting. I mean, I think Jeremy had one in there with the.
Shut up,
He wears
Chris.
clothes like the
Suck my fucking dick.
pedophile
You're
that
telling
raped
us what
him.
to
That
do
was a
on the
good one.
show.
Well,
We got
Daniel
the
counted
timer?
though. Daniel's was
Roast him.
just went too long.
Say what?
Daniel Myers.
Jeremy
thing.
looks like a freeloading boyfriend from my 600-pound life who spends her
Okay.
disability check on scratch-offs and natty daddies. The biggest pro-abortion argument you can make is the amount of terrible comedians who call Jeremy their comedy dad. Jeremy is proof not every comedian with rich parents is successful. The most impressive thing Sheer's done in his life is be a fat heroin addict.
Jesus.
Jeremy looks like white trash Ganon from Legend of Zelda. Jeremy Sheer was molested at a big boy restaurant, which only means he wasn't hot enough to be molested at an Applebee's. Jeremy looks like someone told him to eat a bullet and he never stopped. Jeremy looks like a complete badass until you find out he loves to participate in live action.
He LARPs, live action role play.
Chris is 25% Italian. The 25%.
I don't think he's done that in years, though.
Back pussy when he's drunk. Every time Chris gets mad at someone, he sounds like he's going to go back to the future to do something about it. The only reason Chris is champ is because Kirk Bogus wasn't available. Chris is a graduate of the J-Box School of MCing. Which class does he teach you how to hump the girl comics and commit charity fraud? The entire city of Stowe knows when Chris is having sex when they hear fee, fi, fo, fum, I'm about to come. My dig is like Chris Clem. It wasn't in Spider-Man 3.
That's not
I
good.
went to the Stutzman's Deli and ordered the Chris Clem. 3 years later, I got a single White Castle slider delivered to me at 3 a.m. You look like Kevin Nash's mini-me. You look like you're Benjamin Button into...
I wonder what he was going to say the rest of it.
I don't know.
I'd say Jeremy won that
All
round.
right, sorry, dude. Chris took over for me. All right, guys, we're going to vote on this round. You guys think Jeremy won? Make some noise. If you guys think Chris won, make some noise. Tie goes to the challenger. You guys know what time it is. Sudden death. Sudden death. Sudden death. Jeremy, you go first. Chris, you go second.
I think they just tell one joke and sudden death.
Roast them.
Chris is a big proponent of DDP yoga, which is great because pretty soon you'll be flexible enough to go fuck yourself, you piece of shit.
I'm just waiting for the mean part. All right. Well, you know, all night Jeremy's been doing this whimsical stuff with all his cast and crew of thousands. But I'm going to do a real roast joke right now, okay? Jeremy has a memorial tattoo of our friend Jen Slow on his shoulder. This is awful, because if she knew she was going to be on Jeremy's body for all eternity, she would have never killed herself.
All right. Damn.
Who do you think's gonna win?
All right.
What's
Who do you
that?
think's winning? Who won that?
Chris?
You think Chris' joke was
All right,
winning?
guys, it's up to you. If you guys think
Yeah.
Jeremy won, make some noise.
Uh-oh, not
If
good.
you guys think Chris won, make some noise. And still,
I didn't like the
Ad
Jen Slow
Hominem
joke.
Show champion.
Gotta hurt a little bit.
I would have voted for Jeremy. Chris is probably the only one watching the podcast, so
Thank you,
I
and
just
good
fucking
night.
you lost
But the
another
bar's
listener.
still open, so don't leave.
I can't hear you.
I said Chris is the only one who watches our podcast, him and Elton, so we just lost another listener because I said I just didn't like the Jen Slow note. No. That's just me though. Okay. Back to us. Let's wrap it up. Ready? We didn't talk about the memorial. The Ohio woman having an abortion got arrested because she went to the hospital actually. Do it real quick. And she waited 8 hours and they couldn't decide what they were going to do because legally they were afraid whatever they did, they would get in trouble for. So the woman eventually just went home. She had the baby in her toilet. I tried to flush it down, plunged it down into the drain, into the pipes. And then she went out to get her hair done. So when the plumbers found the baby's body in the drain,
Yeah.
they arrested her for abuse of corpse. Now my wife was like, "Yeah, she deserved to be arrested." And I'm like, you know what? If you got a toilet full of blood and there's a little tiny baby in there, you might not have seen the baby. She said, "No,
Yeah.
you would have seen. You'd see the baby no matter what," is what my wife said.
Your wife said that?
Yeah. I'm like, oh, I don't know. I mean, she's pretty in a fucked up state anyways. She knows her baby's
Yeah, I mean,
dead.
if you're freaking out, like, I don't know.
But everybody's
I
going
mean-
to look at it like they're thinking rationally. That's my point.
Right, yeah. I mean, she was freaking out. I mean, but
She went to hospital, got no help.
I think some of the stuff that's in our bodies are so like science fiction-y shit that I don't know, that kind of freaked me out too. I don't know that I would, try to flush it or whatever, but maybe she just didn't know how to react. I mean, who knows? Who knows how the fuck anybody's gonna
Well,
react?
the other thing in Ohio too is they make you, if you have a miscarriage, they make you bury it like a funeral. They charge you all that money. It could be just that she didn't have enough money.
Well,
to do
I
the
don't
right
even
thing.
know about that, but hey, how about
they
when
make
she
you
goes
bury
into
it.
the hospital the first time, they give her the help that she needs?
Yeah, that would have been great, but that's almost illegal in Ohio now, so you don't know.
So,
Because at 21 weeks is the abortion cutoff now, and she was 21 weeks and 5 days.
yeah, but she knew that there was problems with it, right?
I knew the baby was going to be dead. Yeah, and that's one of the defenses is, can you charge her with abuse of a corpse? Because if the baby was never a person, is it a corpse?
I mean, what are they trying to say? It's medical waste.
I don't know. They have to say what it is. They're just saying it's not a corpse.
I mean, at the very least, so she's already been through all this, and then you're also going to try to charge her criminally too.
Yeah, they're going to put her in jail probably for a year or so. Probably.
Oh, that's going to help. That's going to help
Because
the situation.
Because she was callous and went and got her hair done afterwards. That's what really it's like people. It's like I used to do a joke. It was like a jury trial, and the guy had beat a guy to death and smashed his head into the ground. The jury decided it was only going to be life in prison. And when the guy found out he was getting life in prison, he called them all motherfuckers and pieces of shit. And then the jurors like, well, we should have just given him. If we knew you were gonna act like you were gonna give you the death penalty. Oh yeah, beating a guy to death wasn't enough.
Right. Oh, you had to be mean about it, did you? You had
Yeah.
to be mean about it.
So now we want you to die. Yeah. So I'm like, yeah, it's like that kind of shit. Don't.
Well, I imagine after something like that, you kind of feel like shit, and you need to do something to kind of like
feel normal.
Yeah.
Try to feel normal. And
Yeah.
a lot of people say, well, that's just wrong. Well, you know what? I've long believed that you don't know what you're going to do in this world until it happens to you.
Yeah, I think there's another big key ingredient that keeps being missed in a lot of these stories, and it's the big E word, Marv. Do you know what that is?
No.
Empathy.
Yeah.
If they would have just thought for a minute, we're like, hey, since the hospital didn't give her any help, and she maybe thinks that there's no place for her to turn. What is she supposed to do? She turned to the place where she thought she was supposed to go.
Well, their answer is, well, you don't flush it down the toilet. That's what they're going to say.
I agree to an extent, but you're also, how old was this person?
21.
21-year-old girl, maybe her first pregnancy. Could be freaking out. I know I was freaking out whenever I had to cut the umbilical cord because I thought it was the grossest and weirdest thing that I ever saw.
Is that right? I didn't think twice about that.
It was, but I didn't really believe that it was like a literal cord. That was creepy. The surgical stuff is creepy as shit. Like it was like, it could have been like a medical or a metal woven thing that you see out here attached to something. That's how thick and like cordy it was. It was crazy. But yeah.
All right. We're going to wrap this up.
Freak out about it.
Bears fan, what's your call? What's the score today?
Even though I don't like to do the predictions, I'm going to say Bears 31, Browns 24.
Oh, yeah. We did lose 3 of our defensive players this week for the season.
Yeah, so that's why I'm thinking Bears might have.
Last time we sacked Justin Fields 9 times.
Yeah, and we also had an inept coach that should have been prosecuted for that game plan.
All right, I'm saying Browns 27, Chicago 19.
All right.
Loser buys a beer.
Okay. I don't drink beer anymore, but you can buy me a water.
A scotch and soda.
You can buy me a bourbon. Yeah.
I'll buy you a bourbon if the Bears win.
Okay.
We going out anywhere this week? I'm going to go to Pharmacy tonight. I'm probably going to try to hit the show in Canton. Oh, wait. I don't think it's an open mic this week. It might be a thing, so I don't think I can go to Canton. You want me to let you know?
Yeah, let me know.
I'm definitely going to do Pharmacy tonight. Sometime I might try to do Eurogyro, then go to Pharmacy. I don't know. It's kind of hard to do too. I hate leaving when other people stay and watch me, and then we're gonna run out on them. I don't like doing that. So I'll probably just do Pharmacy tonight. I did Eurogyro the last 2 weeks. I did 5 nights in a row last week.
Really?
The Big Bang was cool up in Cleveland. Interesting show.
I don't know what that was. Whose show?
Aunt Morrow and Dave Flint run a show at a bar called the Big Bang down in east side of the Flats. Beautiful stage.
Okay.
Dueling pianos. Really good time. So people should go out and see that on Wednesday nights if you're in Cleveland.
Oh, that's on Wednesday nights?
Yeah, this week. I don't know who's at the first show. I think it's Bill Benden, but I'm not positive.
Okay.
And I don't know. That's what I'm doing. I'll do open mics this week. I'm trying to get back into it.
What was the open mic on Friday and Thursday?
I didn't do Friday. I went to a show though. I went and watched 2 shows. I went to the Funny Stop and watched Jay Stevens. Used to be called Black. Remember Black, the comedian?
Yeah,
Black? Yeah. He was not original, but very smooth and polished.
Okay.
I mean, just typical the crowd. There was one table who just loved him to death. So he did really well. He was very smooth, very polished. He did better than I thought he would, because I've seen him before. And I used to not care for his jokes, but he's kind of changed his act. It's just it's not original, but it's funny as hell.
I think I remember him from the Improv.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think if I'm thinking the same person.
I went against him in the hilarities contest, and him and Wanda beat me in the finals. The crowd in the finals. Yeah. At Pickwick and Foley.
When they had a contest?
Yeah. It was years ago though.
Oh, okay.
I bombed in the finals. But I didn't have anybody come for me. They had all their families and shit. Where it was.
Oh, gotcha.
Very, very, very contest oriented. Where I'm not going to laugh for the other guy, kind of thing.
Oh, okay.
But that's what you're supposed to bring people.
Contests are always a tricky bitch.
Supposed to bring people, so that's the way it goes. That's the point of them.
Well, we're all trying to get fans, right?
That's the last time I worked at Hilarities. No, I did a show with Mike Polk there. That was the last time I worked there. Okay, we're at an hour and a half, and we're way.
Some people would say half an hour too long.
The roast probably took us over. So go Browns. Suck it, Bears. Suck it, Bears.
Go Bears.
And let's get to it.
All right.
Present. I got to do a present. I got to do the entire screen. I got to hit this, hit share. Go back to us. Find the boys. Come on, boys. Where are you?
We can do.
Come on. Here we go. See you guys.
Go Bears.
Thank you.
Oh, an echo.
No, bum, bum, bum.